too much. I could, however, make arrangements for one person. The woman who was violated will have her own home, outside the camp, solely for her and her child. She will no longer be a refugee, but a princess. That I can guarantee.
Is that really possible?
It will be neither fast nor easy, but I can do it. She deserves it, don't you agree? And as for her abuser, he will serve me, as much as he deserves.
So, in your plan, everybody will be given their due. Especially you, Mr. Bernadotte.
Seems like a fair deal, no? I doubt anyone could offer you better. Simply give me the photograph, and the world becomes a better place. I give you my word.
Well, we now have that as well.
The front door's now open, sir. You can leave through it. If you want, of course.
No. I don't. Can I
I am positive our deal will benefit everyone.
like my material? Bernadotte wants to get a proof of the envoy's crimes in order to blackmail him. There we go. Right, we now have a choice. Naila was violated and very nearly kidnapped. First of all, I must make sure that she and her baby are secured. All refugees are victim of the system. The situation they're in must and can be mended. But it's really weird. This is only Naila, that I understand. But this, it almost speaks like she's not part of the deal. Why would that be? I mean, why? If I do that, I will also improve her situation as well. I mean, they will be free pretty much. Why would I only do that? So she can live as a princess? I'm not sure she wants that. That will open up this path. Okay, Vogel, so you can make everything public. If I choose this, then he will have the envoy under his thumb, pretty much. But yeah, for this, there will be no one. What do we do? For this, no one will be held responsible. The merciless justice. I don't know. We don't have everything here. Is there anything else?
Sherry, don't you think this office suits me?
Bernadotte Limited will always look forward to your visits.
Sure.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, we don't see much here.
This earthenware came a long way from the Staffordshire potteries.
Did we miss anything in here? What's that? And there's the exit.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, we don't see much here.
Please, come in. Mr. Bernadotte is expecting you.
Yeah, but what are we missing? We don't have all of the clues yet.
I need some time.
If you...
What about City Hall? Well, there are no clues in the City Hall. There must be just one thing I'm missing, but what could it be? No, I think I should have seen if it was inside here. What could have I missed outside? Of course, went through all of them. There. What have we missed out here?
An essential remedy against sea scourge on any ship. Bernadotte doesn't miss an opportunity to occupy every niche in the market.
That was all. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. We have three choices. Give the photo to the crime lord, and he will control the envoy. And the mother and the child will live happily ever after, pretty much. But the rest of the refugees have to work under horrible conditions for him. And they will definitely not see any better conditions too, because he's benefiting from it. Same as her though. Only she will have a better life though, even though she deserves it. I don't think she will be very happy about that. I mean, pretty much all her friends and everything will be stuck down there in the slums. If we give it to Vogel, he will make everything public. Which I guess will result in the envoy being brought to justice. However, it doesn't feel like that's the best thing we can do. Because by doing that, we are sort of... I mean, we're not earning anything on it. Sure, justice, but she and the child will still be stuck there and everything. The refugees will be stuck there. They will have to still work for that man. If we do it with this, he will sit safe. But this means we're looking the other way. But he will give the refugees their freedom, pretty much. Because if we give it with this one, both of them will be held responsible. This will only be him. Well, I think I will give it to the envoy, even though I don't like it. It will give the refugees their freedom to live, to work, and it will be part of the city and not part of the sewers. If we do anything else, nothing will be better for them. And certainly not better if I bring him to justice.
Have you thought it all through?
Not
Have you thought it all through?
Let's do it.
Almost. The refugees, what will happen to them?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here in this fancy office if I didn't know how to pull the right strings. In fact, it's the only thing I know. The local governor will receive a decree signed by the House of Lords containing a request to patriate the refugees in the name of the Crown.
From where did you gain such influence?
I never asked you how you found the photograph. So don't ask the magician how he performs his tricks.
But how can I believe you?
Ugh, I presume you do believe in my selfishness. The initiator of the refugee salvation will be none other than the British envoy, savior and protector of those in need. It's a win situation for me, too. Now, what about the photograph?
You deserve to be punished, but the greater good is what matters here. I won't bargain it for justice for Naylor.
I'm glad that this situation is over.
It will be over when you settle the matter of the refugees.
You have my word, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you uncovered anything new about the theft?
I've brought news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
Oh, sweet Mercurio. Perishing in the pursuit of his art. How apt. I will miss his exceptional sense of humor.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
Huh, he's dead. How very droll, Mr. Holmes. One presumes you were not responsible.
It was an accident at the refugee camp. He impaled himself on his own knife.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious. What about the stolen painting? Have you located it?
I found the painting, but I could not retrieve it.
Well then, where is it?
In Bernadotti's office.
Bernadotti? That shady businessman? Why would he steal it from me?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him yourself.
I take it you found something more then. What happened to your crusade of truth? Was it not that important after all?
No truth will satisfy you, Mr. Vogel.
It was not an attack, Mr. Holmes. If you've chosen not to tell me, I respect your intention. But it is just rather boring, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor. I am told it belonged to your mother.
What is that?
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained, specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering. I cannot imagine what you're feeling.
I'm fine.
Well, we're not really fine, but okay.
Thank you, Mr. Vogel. I am curious to see what you have procured.
A German artist, intriguing and friendly. Well, we have done that. I think we should do some shopping before we head home. Sorry. So we're going this way. Or shall we go in here first?
A fresh newspaper?
No.
You know where to find me.
Oriental rugs at a good... Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase. May your purchase bring you joy.
See, I will now want to go up here maybe.
Extra, extra! Corset or corset?
Refresh your interior. Pick what you like. My goods will brighten up your house.
I can afford both of them.
Enjoy your purchase.
Okay. Well, we managed to get something. So that's pretty good though. What the hell is this?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Estevao, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
You have my attention, Mr. Estevao.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There is a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Okay. Oh.
It's a bizarre object, and yet oddly familiar.
Did you just remember something?
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Sherlock. So, you continue to pursue the imaginary.
Oh no.
I had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's my house, actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely ill, but she was unstable. She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare you?
I shall not indulge this petulant tantrum. You can just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me everything. I'm an adult now. Show me the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know I will find out eventually.
The goal was stability, and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means. After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man. You have so much potential, so much to offer society.
But that's not the end. Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything I knew about her, about you, and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions were not justified. Lying never is.
Oh, grow up, Sherlock. It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international. It is time you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and powerful. You like having eyes and ears everywhere. The fact it helps the nation is incidental, because all you care about is yourself.
It's true. I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
Well, that could have gone better.
Just look at this thing. It's huge.
But what does he not want us to find out?
Well done, Sherry. The hall now looks much as it did in our youth. Brings back fond memories.
Oh, well, it does look a lot better, that's for sure. The Yard Redux. I should head out there. Or have I already done this, perhaps? Oh wait, this is here now. The elephant.
I imagine Goliath was surprised to find out his lady was not real.
Oh, some performance. There we go. But no, I don't see anything. Anything that sticks out here.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
We used to take a shortcut down the banisters, much to everyone's annoyance.
Oh yeah, what fun. They had to fix these handrails several times. I wouldn't try it now, Sherry, tempting though it is.
Sherry and I used to ride down the staircase handrails in the main hall. It was the fastest way down and the most fun. Mycroft hated it, but he couldn't stop us doing it. Carpenters had to repair the handrails several times. And was that it? One thing only? Must be something upstairs. Yeah, I think that was it.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall. It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible, it must have been something else.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us.
What?
The workers took the artifact and placed it into the Cabinet of Curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
And that must be in here.
Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator, and this was her Cabinet of Curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
So I think we might take that maybe.
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand. Officer Luciano J. Placido. Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting.
Dear Mr. Holmes, please accept my deepest gratitude for your recent help with that personnel matter. I shudder to think what may have happened were it not for your keen eye and smart and sharp mind. Rest assured, should I pass across once again, you will be greeted by a grateful friend. His Honor, Judge McDougal.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Oh, Sherry.
Well, maybe we need to find something for it, right?
Dated 24th of April, 1869. Carefully opened.
Is the Mycroft Holmes. The Cordona City Hall writes to inform that the trial of Dr. Otto Richer in... What? The trial of Dr. Otto Richer in the death of Mrs. Violet Holmes has been assigned to his Honor Judge McDougall. Your application for a closed hearing has been granted. You are hereby informed that the prosecution has called you a primary witness in the trial of Dr. Richer. You must present yourself at the criminal court of Cordona on the dates listed over leave. We're not going to say anything about that?
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the wrong hands.
Why is this smashed? Is that Cthulhu or something?
The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man. And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
Mrs. Holmes is a patient of considerable interest and an ideal test subject to explore some of my theories. I will attempt to repeatedly immerse her in the traumatic situation that precipitated her mental illness. It is my belief that revealing that moment may give her mind a chance to embrace what happened, accept it, and effectively cure itself. I'm confident my hypothesis and merely need to prove it. In addition, it's fortuitous to be around the broader Holmes family. Perhaps we'll be able to also examine the heraldry of psychological traits, be they competencies or disorders. It is already apparent that all family members share an uncommonly high intelligence. It appears that the mother's condition has begun to affect the mind of the youngest boy, Sherlock. While I cannot conduct a proper medical examination due to the protectiveness of the eldest son, it seems that the boy suffers ongoing hallucinations in the form of an imaginary friend, John.